Do you want to know about some of the most famous conspiracy theories regarding famous celebrities? Watch this video. Number 5. Vikram Raman believes that this couple is ultimately supposed to support Biden for the presidency. Vikram Raman, after his recent unsuccessful attempt for the US presidency, has now put forth a bizarre conspiracy theory regarding Taylor Swift and the National Football League, NFL. On the morning of Tuesday, a day after the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Baltimore Ravens and secured their position in the next Super Bowl, Raman stated that this game was a diversionary strategy arranged to promote and support Joe Biden, the President of the United States. In recent months, Taylor Swift has been a constant and prominent presence at Chiefs games, attending multiple matches to cheer on Travis Kelce, the offensive player, and her boyfriend. Raman baselessly suggested that the media had artificially made a big deal culturally out of Swift and Kelce's relationship, and he proposed the theory that this couple would ultimately support Biden for the presidency. Number 4. The next theory is about Avril Lavigne, suggesting that she died years ago, and the person we see now is not Avril. They say that Avril killed herself when she was at the peak of her popularity, and they bring in her look-alike and replace Avril. They say that Avril was someone who couldn't tolerate paparazzi and red carpet events and was very nervous and tomboyish. That's why they claim they found a look-alike for her and sent her to attend those events. And the name of that look-alike was Melissa. They say that in 2003, Avril's grandfather passed away, and she was performing on that same day and cried on stage and became very depressed. One of the other reasons people mention is that Avril's voice and style have completely changed. She used to be very edgy, tomboyish, and boyish, but now she has become very girly. Her face has become smaller, and even her handwriting has changed. It's important to note that these are just conspiracy theories, and there is no substantial evidence to support them. Stay tuned for the last case because it's about a very strange theory regarding Lady Gaga, the beloved superstar that everyone knows. Number 3. The next theory is about Michael Jackson, claiming that he is alive and faked his own death. In 2009, Michael Jackson's death shocked the world because he was in good health. He was about to start his new tour, and it was highly unusual for him to die. LaToya, Michael Jackson's sister, always says that my brother knew he was going to die. She said that Michael always claimed that the executives of the record label he was associated with, which was Sony, were after him and wanted to kill him. Michael even mentioned in a speech before his death, when he received an award on stage, that Sony was a very evil company and the CEO of Sony was demonic. There is even a piece of writing found from Michael Jackson where he wrote, "They are trying to kill me, and they are after me, and the system wants to eliminate me." They also say that Michael's name was not correctly written on his death certificate and didn't match the name on his passport. During Michael's funeral, they never opened his coffin. In one episode of The Simpsons, it was mentioned that Michael Jackson was planning to fake his own death, and this is not true, but he is hiding the truth. Now, why would Michael fake his own death? 1. Because the entire media and Sony were leaning towards either killing Michael because he was revealing too many truths, and 2. They were ruining the image of the beloved Michael Jackson. What do you think? Is Michael alive or not? Let me know in the comments. Number 2. This theory is about one of the most popular actresses in history, Marilyn Monroe. The theory suggests that Marilyn Monroe was murdered by the President of the United States. In 1962, Marilyn Monroe was found dead in her home, and it was initially ruled as a suicide. She was only 36 years old at the time and had a lot of potential for progress and success. When she was found, her body was surrounded by a large number of pills, but many argue that the quantity was unusually high. What you should know is that at that time, Marilyn had a sexual and emotional relationship with John F. Kennedy, the President of the United States. They became very close, and Marilyn gradually developed expectations from John. At the time, John F. Kennedy was married and was cheating on his wife with Marilyn. During that time, Marilyn Monroe came across some highly confidential and top-secret information. The story reaches a point where Marilyn wanted to call the president's wife and reveal this information to her. This information was found in Marilyn Monroe's diary, and a book has even been written about this topic titled, "Who Killed Marilyn?" This relationship reached a point where Marilyn fell deeply in love with John F. Kennedy and told him that if he didn't marry her, she would disclose this information. and the very next day, Marilyn was found dead, having allegedly committed suicide. The story becomes even more complicated when it is revealed that Marilyn not only had a relationship with John F. Kennedy, but also with his brother Robert Kennedy. Some even say that Robert might have been the one who had Marilyn killed. The murder of Marilyn is such a significant story that even Frank Sinatra believed in Marilyn's murder and publicly announced that she was murdered. If you've enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Number 1. The most recent and interesting theory is about Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga became famous in 2008, but what you may not know is that her close friend died. Her close friend's name was Lina Morgana, and it has been said that the reason for her death was suicide. But this is what we want to talk about now. The conspiracy theory is that Lina did not commit suicide, and Lady Gaga was the one who murdered her. In 2007, a producer named Rob Fusari hired someone to find a unique artist for him, and that person found Lady Gaga. During that time, this producer was also working with Lina, and they became close, but Lady Gaga played a secondary role in this story as a backup singer, and she sang and wrote songs for Lina. At that time, Lina was the star of the story, not Lady Gaga. During that time, Lady Gaga was working on her own album, and on August 19, 2008, she released that album, and exactly 2 months later, Lina died by suicide. And since then, Lady Gaga became famous. Between 2007 and 2008, they say a lot of things happened. One of them is that Lina was supposed to sign a contract with one of the biggest music companies, but in that year, when the attention shifted towards Lady Gaga, this event was completely canceled. During this year, when Lady Gaga and Lina were collaborating and writing songs together, Gaga gradually started copying Lina, copying her hairstyle, style, way of singing, and everything. This issue became so extensive that Lina's mother said Lady Gaga stole her daughter's fame and identity, and she just wants her daughter's soul to be set free. Let me explain more to you. Lady Gaga is among those people who are very famous for being associated with the Illuminati and has a significant influence on people through them. One theory regarding one of the rules of entering the Illuminati is that you have to perform a ceremony that is approved by the Illuminati. Sometimes these ceremonies must be held in public in front of people as a live performance or music video. Regarding Lady Gaga, when she wanted to join this cult, the Illuminati asked her to sacrifice someone for them so that she could become one of their greatest stars of her generation. Several things indicate that Lady Gaga sacrificed Lina. One is that in the reports of Lina's death, several people said they saw someone pushing Lina off a balcony. Another is in the music video for Paparazzi by Lady Gaga, which is about her fame. In the video, someone throws Lady Gaga off a balcony, and it is said to be a symbol. In the music video for Alejandro by Lady Gaga, there are also many symbols related to the Illuminati. The video is about Lady Gaga sacrificing someone for the devil, who is the Illuminati, because there is a symbol of an eye, which is the Illuminati symbol, present in the music video. Even the costumes Lady Gaga wears are the ones worn by Satan worshippers. In this music video, Lady Gaga starts eating a rosary, which is a symbol that she is trying to become a god herself and gain ultimate power. In conclusion, it is said that Lady Gaga performed this ceremony, showed the symbols and support she receives from the Illuminati, and they say she sacrificed this girl to achieve this fame. Thank you for staying with us until the end of the video. The next video that will be uploaded on the channel is about creepy mysteries related to mirrors. Don't forget, if you're interested in this topic, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications.